Light Love Collective, Grand Rising. I hope everybody's doing all right this morning. Look, we got the Queen of Cups and we got the Queen of Cups and the Child of Cups, the Page of Cups. That could be talking about self-love. See, I'll take what resonates. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to lay them out like this. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give. Thank you most of all, Jesus Christ, for my Lord and Savior, for everything you've done for my life. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna just pull random 5 cards and see what's going on in the energy of the enchanted forest. Okay, we got the wide world. So something has come full circle. Someone is headed down a new path, starting a new journey. Okay, something is completed. It says 3 of challenges. You're walking away from something, letting something go, and walking away. Headed on a new journey. It says the 4 of Booms, saving money or something that's been saved up. Looks like you're going to start some kind of a business, like a restaurant or some type of business, something sweet. Someone's got a new idea. This looks like something's being presented. We'll clarify them. Hold on. It says the 10 of Booms. Something's being presented. Something's being like everything got gathered. All the evidence is sitting on the table, and it looks like it's about to be presented to you, collective. Wheel of Fortune. Take what resonates. Okay, we got the wide world. We got the 3 of challenges. This is a brand new path. Something was completed. You're walking away from something, okay? This looks like something's been, like, gathered together. Being prepared for some big celebration for this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so clarify the 3 of challenges. Clarify this 3 of challenges. It says the Seeker of Booms. Someone's going to start a new job. They're telling you to be prepared, like, pack your suitcase. Start packing, pack your suitcase, because you're prepared to go to some kind of new job that only you're the only one that fits it. You're the only one that has the password, the code, or whatever. You're the one that fits. Clarify. Because something got completed, okay? Look, this is about work. 8 of Booms. It's something that only you can do. You've mastered some kind of skill. It makes you sit pretty. You're sitting pretty. Because you can do something that others can't do. Weaving. Sowing seeds. There's some kind of work that you're headed to. You're leaving something. You're leaving something past behind. Okay, it's something to do with new work. Tell me what that's about. It says the Seeker of Spells. Getting trained or training. Getting trained or training something. Training someone. This is about traveling and doing this. Something about traveling and doing some kind of work. Man, this could be police work, like undercover. She looks like she got handcuffs right there. Is this about doing some kind of detective work? This new work? Could be what it's talking about. Is this about doing some kind of detective work? Yeah, it's about detective work. Collaborating, three of boons. It's about discovery. Finding out about, it's about discovery. You see how all the clues are there? And they're paying attention. So collaborating with the Raven guy. The Raven man. Okay? Look, you may have to invest something. You may have to you you may have to invest something, or somebody's going to invest in you. Okay? Sometimes you have to invest in yourself. Um, they're telling you to save up money for some reason with this Four of Boons. Okay? Why is this Four of Boons out here saving up money? Because this Enchanter's Wheel is bringing in the key. It's got the key right there. Okay, so tell me about this Four of Boons. What does collective need to save this money up for? Or somebody saved some money in a safe? It says Four of Spells. Going on a stage. Being prepared to go on some kind of stage. This is having faith and believing. Saving. Okay, there's four. This is to clarify the Four of Pentacles. It's the Four of Spells. Four swords. I think that's swords. That's Four of Swords. Going up on some kind of stage. Having followers. Somebody's doing some kind of work. What is it being saved? There's 4 and 4 right here. Because something was presented. Some kind of evidence was presented. And these are support. There's some kind of support. Saving up for. This is to trust, to have faith, to believe. The fours are, okay? Celebrate self. You're being celebrated. Because there was something that someone, it looks like someone might underestimate you. Because look, in this three of boons, they're inside of like a restaurant, okay? They're like inside of a restaurant cooking up something, okay? And then it has it all displayed out there on the table right here. But there's something that's hidden. And this person is like an undercover cop. They carry a badge. It's probably this dude right here. That they don't think is paying attention. Someone collaborated together to do something about someone's work. But they got taught like a lesson. Something's been written. But somebody was still stirring the pot. Meanwhile, this guy back here is collecting what looks to be pentacles. And something's being exposed because something was put in a safe. This right here is a card of fate. Like something was going on in the background behind your back that you didn't know, but you had some kind of support. You had like support that you didn't know that you had. Tell me about that. It says 2 of Spells. This is something to do with your birthright. Some kind of celebration is taking place here. Because the 10... Okay, what is this celebration? Because somebody has you may have to take a DNA test, collective. It looks like you're being celebrated and offered some kind of new work. Okay, tell me why the two of spells to the ten of boons. This is an inheritance. You're being celebrated. Something was saved for you. 8 spells. This is destined. This is destined. Something was being saved for you. Have faith and believe, okay? Because something is tied to you. And this looks like a birth control. I mean, a pregnancy test. And something from long ago was broken. I don't know, but it's something that's tied to you that can't be undone. It's your destiny. This is about you moving on to some kind of new work right here. Detective. Something. What is detective? Okay, tell me why I'm speaking detective. Because we got the wide world, it's something that's full circle, wide world in the wheel. So, explain that. What am I seeing about detective? Because something was written. It was been written. Look at here, the emperor. Something was written. It's time. This could be your dad, man. Is this collective's dad? I might need to get the pendulum. Look. Someone left long ago. Possibly your real dad, okay? Possibly your real dad. They left long ago, okay? Someone saw you doing your work. Someone was... Is this collective's real dad? Let me get pendulum. Pendulum. Show collective yes, clearly. Show collective yes, clearly. Show me clearly. Thank you, stop. Show collective no, clearly. Show collective no, clearly. Clearly. Okay, stop. Is this reading about an inheritance, collective's father, real dad, birth dad, bloodline? This is about collective's inheritance. It's saying yes, y'all. Okay, is collective about to find out that the person that they claimed was her dad is not? Is there going to be a DNA test? Yes, that's clear. DNA test. Okay, so collective's real dad is a fan? Spying on collective? This real dad has been seeing collective on social media or something? No. Stop. How is collective going to find out that the aunt? It's what it ain't answering that. It's about your real dad, your birthright, your true blood birthright. Like you're to receive something because you have support something's going on behind you that you don't see. But someone was underestimating your knowledge, your true knowledge, that you're psychic. But you had some kind of support here. This is about your work. Your work is exposing something about a house. Is this about a house? Is this about an inheritance of a house of some kind? Pendulum, is this about a house? or business, some kind of building, sort of. It's saying sort of. What, a she shed? No, I'm only kidding, y'all. It's saying sort of something about a house, but this is about an inheritance, about your birthright. And it's being discovered. It looks like someone is bringing you the message, and it's going to blow your fucking mind. Because someone was lying to you. Look, that's the Eight of Swords. Someone was lying to you. Look. About something. About your who you truly are. I'm telling you. MK Ultra in you. With the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Challenges. Somebody was trying to make you believe so differently about yourself. But you're highly protected by divine. Hold on, y'all. Let me go change the channel for baby. She's awake this morning, so. You don't want to watch this no more? This what you want to watch? Someone was trying to make MKO to you. Somebody was trying to make you struggle when you didn't need to. But be grateful for the struggle because it taught you something. And it taught you how to be strong and independent. And look, I can say this. You might be tattered and torn, but baby, you still alive. Tell me about this message. How is this message, this secret message about Collective's childhood gonna come? Because ancestors are making sure. It says starlight. This is gonna be like a because somebody's seeing something from a high elevation. How is that gonna come? Telling you to be still. Wait for God. You got some kind of watchers. This looks like a mermaid sitting on a tree, man. All day long. It looks like a mermaid sitting on a tree. She must be the star. Elves are helpers. Because I said, how is Collective going to receive this message right here? You must got it. You must be carrying it. You knows. Man, it's something to do with your DNA. It's something to do with your DNA. These are ancestors flying around these messages. Bringing something magical. Your wishes. It says, stay golden, child of challenges. That's a card of mental, a thought. And you're look, you're going to hear something and find out something. It's going to, it's got a great shock value to it, okay? Because it's a secret. Okay? There's something about your star power. Your star power is going to keep you, help you stay balanced. Mentally. Golden. Staying golden. Because you always knew something. You always knew something was off. Like since you was a kid. Something always seemed kind of off about something. Look, it says that the Weaver of Visions, possibly your mom. Look, this is a dream, a wish coming true. For this Queen of Cups. You're going to be paid off for your reward. You're going to be rewarded for your hard work. By divine. Somehow. A wish coming true. Something through your work. A fan. A fan that's been long gone or lost, or you may not even never known them. How is this? Okay, is this a fan? It's a messenger. Because someone's going to offer you some type of new work or some kind of upgrade in your work. Maybe possibly send you to school to learn something. Tell me about the work over here. It says 10 challenges. It's hard work, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's going to be hard work. It says, but y'all going to do it together. It's about traveling. This is about traveling, I'm telling you. Something to do with taking your work on the road. It says some kind of obsession. Someone's obsessed. Man, this is about traveling. For sure about traveling. I'm not sure why the devil's out here. Someone was trying to steal your work. Someone was trying to steal your work. It looks like possibly that someone was trying to steal this work or something, okay? That someone was trying to steal your work. And they got some kind of they got a bag. They got a bag from it. Couple of bags. But they were lying. Somehow or another, you're going to receive something that they earned, but it's you. You earned it. It says, yeah, this is something that you sowed, and someone else was trying to fake like you. Look, there's your flower right there. That's you. I'm telling you, someone was trying to fake like you and take all your wishes. Something about a music, the emperor, a house, a crown. That's what's being exposed. Someone was doppelganging this you, collective. But it's all coming back around. What goes around comes around. I'm telling you, something is coming back to you. Because someone was faking like they was you. Like they was the true heir. It says you're protected. So it don't matter. You're going to receive whatever it is that God has for you. That's the truth. I'm telling you, this is your birthright. And someone has had you in competition. But you're the wisest one. You're the true fit. The wise woman. I'm telling you, this was somebody in your family. A family tree. Saw this magic when you was little. Somebody in your family saw that you were magic. This is family. Let me find out. Because if somebody's been around you for a long ass fucking time, is all I can tell you. Is this family that's envious of Collective's gifts? Is this a blood relative that's been doppelganging Collective? No, it's not a blood relative. Okay, stop. So Collective has a doppelganger that's been earning money or making money off of Collective? Yes. Okay, stop. What is the part about family? This is because a family tree, the competition, it's not Collective's family. This is a whole family that's working against Collective. A family of witches. A witch covenant. It's a witch covenant working against you, Collective. Now that just struck me weird, like the family that you thought was your family. They're not really your family because your dad is somebody else. Those people ain't really your family somehow. Because your dad is someone else. For those people that collective thought was their blood relatives, is that not their blood relatives? Those people that are attacking collective, did collective think that they was their family? Says yes. So they've known since you were born, whoever it is. Look, when I get in here, it comes back on. Playing tricks on others is not nice. That's what the TV just said. Ain't no coincidences. The Forge. Y'all, this is something is moving ahead. There was a lot of shit going on behind your back while you were busy working. You weren't paying it no never mind, okay? This is the Forge is bringing in some kind of Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Brand new beginning on some kind of fucking work. You may not never have to work. I don't know. This is something to do with your birthright. Somebody's been watching you since you were born. It's like they were scheming against you since you were born because, like, they knew. How come collective didn't know? How come collective wasn't ever told is what I want to know. Like, damn. Somebody was being paid for 50 fucking years? Come on now, really? The King of Swords. It looks like he's known you since you were born. I don't understand that. How could the King of Swords know collective since they were born? Your uncle? Your uncle's military? That's a possibility. But I feel like that your mom had some kind of a affair with a military man or something, and he went away to war and died or some shit, y'all. And you were never told. Because the man that they claimed to be your dad was an abusive person. This is... How's your uncle know? Hold on, let me put these enchanted forest up. Let's find out. There's something going on here. Your aunt, your... I feel like it's your mama's brother or your dad's sister. Your dad's sister is the one that would be more involved with that. Somehow you're about to receive some kind of big, like serendipity, big reward, big lump sum, okay? It says flipped STD. What the fuck? 35 to 40. Bases loaded, who's up to bat? Okay, who's up to bat? Surrender. Tyler. That could be several people. payback, getting paid. Tyler's a detective. This could be their first or last name. Peace. Okay, the bases are loaded. Tyler's up to bat. Getting paid, restore, paid back, surrender, let go. AIG means water or ice. Blood test. Someone tried to fix a blood test. It says Saturday and activate. Low vibration, self-doubt, self-image. The seventh trumpet. Second judgment's on its way. Okay, so there's a second judgment. You need to forgive the messenger. Cycles. It says you ain't got to act like that. Just saying. Forgive the messenger. The messenger is the guy. Is your guy. It says a van. It says you ain't got to act like that. Signs. Prepared. Thank you. Gratitude. Tyler. Letting go. Take it as it resonates. Somebody might be driving a van. I'm about to get the letters, so y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Bases loaded. Tyler's up to bat, so I guess we wait on Tyler. Hold on, Poop Poop. You tired of watching the dog now? You want to watch something else? A baby? That, don't you? Watch other little kids play with cats and stuff. Y'all see what it says? Yang. Cover. Crying. Two of Cups. That's your partner. Serendipity. It says share. And it says Sunday. Somebody might have saw you yesterday. It says thumbs up. So Tyler knows something? Ooh. That's funny. Because something was like, okay, remember I was telling y'all somebody was like two brothers? They were like two brothers, but they're not, they may not be related. But they were real close. It could be talking about Tyler is the King of Swords. And the Emperor worked with a group of people. Some kind of group of people was trying to keep you from finding out some kind of secret. But it's not going to work because you're going to find out anyway. It's something to do with your work. Your work has revealed something. Take that as it resonates, collective. I'm just telling you, it's something to do with your work, revealing something. You revealed something in your work. You revealed a gift, or you revealed something that maybe you didn't even know you was revealing. Something's caught. It's caught. I need to tell them about my thing here. Okay, we got 2. We got 4. Dad. Y'all, this is... Oh, man, it's crazy. Negative. So, 4 minus 2 is 2. Some kind of couple. This is trusting and believing. Dad. A lot of creativity out here. You see all that orange? That's the sacral chakra. All that orange. Facts. There's facts. There's fact. Facts. Dad, facts. There's 2 judgments. The second judgment. Wow, I just pulled that out of the index cards, y'all. Where's the second judgment? Something about a child. The dad. Talk. Facts. He talked facts. UFO. Wow. It says the facts out. Woo-wee! GT times 4 minus 2. The child, the dad, facts, out. That's some powerful shit right there with this fucking card. I mean, with these letters. It says kids, chalk, kids talk, child's talk, got the dad, thief. The dad is a thief. Facts. All get caught. Something's getting caught. Tall. Saying teach death. Teach death. All death. All dead. What? What the freak? It say THC CDs. You may have some CDs that were saved up for you. Dad told if he did take all. Call head of circuit DC ticket, call head of acquitted. Something's acquitted. It says acquitted. So somebody's acquitted. Called off. Called head of. Let's say ghost. Someone had to leave. Someone ghosted. Someone had to leave. Had ghosted. Had to ghost. Act like. Someone had to act like they didn't like you. Act like a sacrifice. Thud. Odd. Todd. Fox. Todd's a fox. that is some type of black magic being done, or slickery, or something slick was happening. Called off. Call of called of I don't know, call facts alike. It says cult. Dodd. Somebody's name is Dodd. Maybe their last name. Student. There's no N. What? Cold as I. Somebody named Chloe. Chloe. Claimed they was pregnant. Somebody could tell. They want to take a test for some kind of fact. A DNA test. Okay. We got light, height, tall. It keeps saying tall. Tall. Dake. Act tall. Someone. Ooh, walking tall, I guess. Act tall. Static. Man, it's just Stacy again. This is family, y'all. What the fuck? Could Stacy do it? I don't think so. Maybe if she was fucked up on the drugs that she says she was fucked on, she could, but I don't think she could do it. Somebody else did it. Let Falco is the luck dragon. Y'all, I swear. Falco, it says luck, let luck fate, held, gold, hold gold. Someone's been holding on to whatever it is that belongs to you. Cast out his someone got kicked out of the castle. Cast out his castle. Fuck. T.I. You can have whatever you like. Whatever you like. Stacks on deck. Patron on ice. We can pop bottles. You can have whatever you like. Tickle. Go tickled. Go fickled. Sickle. Someone got sick. Lead poison maybe. Some kind of deal. The deal. Got the deal. Lucky. Luck. Like studies. Futile. Something is futile. There's something about education. Cal Tech. It's saying Cal Tech. So y'all take it however you want to. That's what it freaking is just plain saying. Cal Tech. stage, stage load, stage load, stock, stage load, stock, a D, dead. Something is futile. It's dead. It's over with. It says a skid. There was an act. Okay, skid. Skid. Georgia. Somebody named Gail. Or Gail like this. Gail and Don. Wow. A long time ago. All else. All else. Scales and balance. Agile. Agile. Someone's adaptable. Slack. Lax. Lax. The. Lax the. Oh no, saying Seattle. GI. Someone was in the military. Go let all attack. Attach. Attack. Attacked and attach. Close. Closed. Closed. Light. Closed light. Light-headed. Saying light-headed. Attacked. Lighthead. Told. Sold. Clothes. Sold clothes. Sold your clothes. Sold your clothes. Yeah. They did. Attached. Attached. Attaches. Did attach. Did attach. A lot. Lock. Locks. Someone attached locks. It looks like at a house. It's a house. House. Collect. Collect. Did collect. Facts. Someone collected the facts. They say, though, act, someone acts ill, acts sick, fake act, though fake act, did steal, steal a, did steal a account, no N, A total. Did steal a total. Did steal a total. Huge total. Cheat. Last act. Did act last. Get out. Get total. Get all. So getting all. All in the castle. Get castle. All touch. Touch. Huge. Did get touched. Did get touched. A lot of shit going on right here. Says child. Kids. Stall. Did tell. Did tell. Child did tell. Thief. False. False ID. Fake ID. Cattle. Why work? We'll say cattle. False ID. Catch. Catch. Catch false ID. Get, got out, hold, kid, hold, gold, let's see, guide, last, guide, false guide, act, total, false, thoughts, something about thoughts, okay, thoughts, thought-eyed, sell, thought I'd sell, thought of self, thought self, catch, thought ID self, dark thoughts, I don't know, catch, attack, thoughts, MK Ultra, someone attacked your thoughts, it says dad did, occult, DD maybe, attack, self-thought, did, attack, something about a cult, it's in the cost, huge cost, hotel, flag, red flags, tickle, she did the tilt, fault, someone's going to claim the fault, she did fault, at fault, Caught. She was caught. 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 Seat. Set. Set out. House. Thick. Fall. Fall too thick. Fall too thick. Tall too thick. Setted. Some kind of coughed. Cough it. Cough it. Latest deeds, latest death, light, light test. I don't know, some kind of quiz or something here. Ladies night. 'Cause it's ladies night and the feeling's right. Yes, it's ladies night. Fault like that. Loud fight. Quack. This is abundance, y'all. That's what that means. Abundance. Dad. Attack. Dad attack. Fault. Ladies. He is dead. He is this something late. This dollhouse. Huge dollhouse. Studied. I guess he's been studying you. Studied all. At college. Someone wants to. You may be going back. You may be going to college, collective. Studied all at college. Legit. Local studies at ATT. Get a dictation. There's no N. Get a detective. False. Dust. Use your gut. Get studies. Go studies. Caltech. It's saying Caltech. Log out. Let guilt go. Someone was guilted into doing something. Something about California. Whew, There's a lot going on here, y'all. Y'all take what resonates. Catch odd. Catch odd. Guilt. Tilled. There's... Okay, let's just look at the facts here. We got 5 fucking T's. It says hell. Hello. Hello, catch. Hello. Fat, fit, fat. Hack, shack. Hack. Hacked. It says God. How you gonna hack God? Caused hell. Somebody's playing checkers. You see how I did that? Sold soul. Who sold their soul? Held deal. Held deal. Lead self to hide all of it. So someone was fighting with ladies. Apparently someone was fighting with ladies. They took whatever they did, they took it all and hid it, but now they're dead. So dash you has you talked to child? Has you talked to child? Has you talked to child? Quit. Has talked to child? The CIA? Talk to a child about what? Fall, fetch, told, fold, lack. Insult to injury, has assault case. Someone has an assault case. Talk to kid. Chase colt. Chased colt. I don't know, something was loud and clear. The cloud. Fit. Keith. That's weird. I was thinking about him today. I'm crazy. Chase. Has Keith. Keep saying tickle. Tickle child. Hold in cage. It says cage. Something about assault. Hotel. Hostile. Hostile. Hostile chat. Hostile chalk. Hostile talk. Hostile talk. Could. Facts. Someone found out some facts. I'm telling you. Good facts. Could. Should. What's a dud? DG? Dollar General? Why are you saying that? Dutch. TDD. GDD. GED. I have a high school diploma. I graduated high school. I don't need no GED. Stalked. False. Talked facts. Hostile. That's irritating. Clutch. It says ladies. Dollhouse. Huge dollhouse. Seated. It says cage. Stalked house of ladies. Should go get all account that there's no N. I told Sheila. I told Sheila, or Sheila told. Could. Sheila told could. Could take. Tight. Could take. Dutch. Ditch. Switch. Sheila gave. It says something about a gift. Sheila gave. Gifted it. And someone didn't tell you about it. Shall talk. Shall take. Attached. Something was attached to a wheel or something. Gifted. Shall take some kind of ticket. A golden ticket. I swear that shit says gold ticket. Woo-wee. You getting the whole fucking factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A shift. Something's altered. Altered. Attached. Look, you're getting the golden ticket. Collective. I've got a golden ticket. This says shift a lot. Something is shifting a lot. Something is changing. You're going to teach. It says Alabama, possibly. Latched, dud. Fish, gold ticket, shift. It also says shaft, fast shift. Latch, dude, doth, thud. Could be saying duties. It's saying duties. Someone's getting rewarded for some kind of work they did. Watch duties. Attach duties. Faded. Something is fated. Ties. Faded ties. This is faded. Cloth. Something to do with dad. Man, that drive me crazy right there. Dad. Glided. Though he too sick. Dad did something though he too sick. And then it says thief. Thief diluted his. Someone diluted someone's medicine. It says laughed at clock. Laughed at the clock. This tide ditto. Locked. Flocked. Hate. It's something to do with a CD. And a cult. Says something about Georgia. A ticket. Laughed at Dick. A lot. What? Lotto. A lot of CDs. Someone stole some CDs. A detective. Where you laughed at the detective? Y'all tell you what resonates. Shit says focus. Focus. LA. Get stage. Staged. Get staged. Dyke. Kid. Little kid. It says little kid. Little kid get. It says child too. What the fuck? Cost of. Attached. Get attached. Someone got attached to this little kid that ain't theirs. Someone got attached to this little kid and found out it ain't theirs. Focal light, focus light. Lucas, focus light. Techno, there's something about techno music now. There's a desk. At desk. A light at the desk. Focus on the light at the desk. Dale. Lady. Teach. Head. Someone's teaching hate. Something sadistic. Says it's sadistic. Sadist. Sadist. Something like that. The reason I say it, she said, he said, she said, he said, foul. He said told. He said, heck. Maybe he did say heck. Fold. Fall out. A fight. There was a fallout. There was someone screamed something in the heat of the fight. I'm telling you, and the truth came out. You just don't know it yet. Dick. Someone got hit. Someone's sad and pissed off about something. They lied. Dial out. Case closed. It's saying it's closed. Close out. Case closed. Cut. Chad. Chad is out here. Chad had to cut out false attachments. The false attach because he's attached to this kid. It's not his. It says something about a halo. Halo. Six. There's no R. Scattered. Costed CEO. Saying something about Seattle. Shout and shout. Shout loud. Shouted loud. Shouted it aloud. They was fighting. Talk it out. Y'all look and see. I'll be right back. It says talk it out or talk it out. Someone was in a shouted match, y'all, and blurted out something. I can almost guarantee they did. I've been telling y'all that for like a few days. Infectious generosity. And someone's going to be like, what the fuck? And they're going to bring you some kind of gold. I don't know why it's like saying salute. Honor. Saluted. It fucking says chief. Oh. Chief salute. Chalt. cold, old, salute, told, old, cold, cold, some kind of cold attachment. Cold attachment. Okay, it says beyond empathy. Ooh, y'all, take this as it resonates. It says secret superpowers, page 49. I like that. It says, so, we're built to be generous and to respond to generosity, whether as recipients or just as witnesses. These are beautiful, underreported facts. Put them together, it's clear how chain reactions of generous behavior can take off, like pay it forward kind of thing. It says, but we need to be mindful of something because although our instincts are for generosity run deep, they don't always push us in exactly the right direction. They were built for a world where we lived in small communities. They are most dialed up when we perceive an individual in pain or at risk. They aren't a perfect guide to imagining how best to help larger groups of people, or indeed the planet as a whole. Psychologist Paul Bloom has argued that too much reliance on just our empathic instincts can lead us to focusing only on the needs of individuals who we feel are part of our in group and ignoring the broader interest of society. Seeing the big picture, y'all. You need to see the big picture. It says it can also cause us to care more about individuals than help out larger numbers. You can't see larger groups. It's no accident that charities that use a picture of a single suffering child can raise money more easily than those arguing to save the lives of millions. Our reflective selves versus our lizard brains. Take what resonates, collective. It says 12211 when I said that. It says the answers here is not to rely on our instincts, but to engage our reflective minds. In my religious upbringing, I was taught that life was a battle between our inner demons and our divinity. The details may have been wrong, but there's a modern version of that story that I think is fundamental to understanding ourselves. Today, so often, the key mental battles we must deal with are between our instinctive selves and our reflective selves. Let me show y'all this picture real quick. I'm going to go ahead and read this. It says, and those are fundamentally two different mental systems. Our instinctive cells and our reflective cells are two fundamentally different systems, okay, mentally. As has been beautifully articulated by the great psychologist Daniel Kahneman in his book Thinking Fast and Slow. Our instinctive self is what he calls System 1 thinking, a machine for jumping to conclusions. It operates quickly, so quickly we're often unconscious of its actions. It has instant control over our muscles and can make us flee from danger, fight or flight, y'all. It says, but it can also be accompanied by intense basic emotions, fear, lust, anger, greed. I'll sometimes use the term lizard brain to describe this part of us. I don't mean it to suggest that there's literally inner lizards. It's just a powerful shorthand for an instinctive self. Unlike the demons of my youth, our lizard brains bring us many key benefits, offering our lives efficient, fast, unconscious decision making, lots of excitement, lots of pleasure, and yes, the core instinct that drives our generosity. But our lizard brains can also get us into deep trouble. Every tale of violence, addiction, or thoughtless cruelty has lizard brain activity at its heart. And when it comes to generosity, our base instinct can take us only so far. Happily, it's just part of who we are. Uniquely among animals, we have evolved a giant prefrontal cortex. Yes, part of this is used to further enhance our instinctual activities, but it also has allowed us to have a reflective self, our voice of wisdom and oversight. What Kalman labeled as System 2 thinking This is part of us that tells stories about who we are and who we want to be. It's the part of us that fights procrastination and thoughtfully tries to organize our lives to be productive and fulfilling and generous. If you've ever found yourself asking, how could I be my best self? That's your reflective self talking. When we're on the deathbeds asking whether we're proud of the lives we've lived, it's this reflective part of us that will be passing judgment. So in pretty much every aspect of our life, we have to engage our reflective minds and ask how best to channel our instincts. There's an analogy with diet. Our lizard brains crave sugar and fat whenever we can find. Make it all too easy today to have a diet dominated by junk food. To avoid that to avoid that takes the engagement of our reflective selves. Likewise, when it comes to generosity, we need to consciously channel our sympathetic urges towards their best uses. Infectious generosity will be worthwhile only if it spreads acts that are wise as well as deeply felt. Amen. Generosity can make you happier is the next one. Okay, y'all. All right, there. This has been a wonderful, wonderful reading. It's saying something about lack, but what I see, it says, "Stay golden, pony boy." That's what it says to me. Chief is gonna salute you, or someone got a cold salute. I don't know, but there's two judgments. The second judgment is upon us. Okay. And where there was four, there is two. And something is getting double back. Do it, it says. Do it. Take what resonates. Just do the damn thing. Be like Nike. Just do it. I was writing down shit last night. Oh, yeah. I posted some shit, too. But, I noticed something. I noticed a pattern, okay? If at gate, it says if at gate, kid, fixed, kid, if at gate, it says fixed, XK. It says fed and it says kicks. This is what's left out here. It says fixed kid. X kid. And it says fed kicks. This is a band from the late 70s, early 80s. They sing a song about suicide called Don't Close Your Eyes. It's about against suicide, anti-suicide, telling somebody that it'll be all right tomorrow. Don't close your eyes. Don't let go. Don't give up. Don't give in. That's what that song's about. Go look it up. It's a rock song from the late 70s, early 80s. Woo! Car mechanic. Yin's a car mechanic or needs one? This is I need two car mechanics. Y'all, if you notice, Yin and Yang came out in the index cards, and I picked out of two different stacks. So anyway, the M on the hand means you're a healer, a shaman, a teacher. You carry ancient knowledge. That big M right there. If you got it on both hands, you're extra. It says logic. Let your intuition guide you, but use logic with your intuition, okay? Alright, I don't feel like I'm done. It says exposed. Car mechanic getting exposed. Ages 30 to 35. Victory. That's crazy. I don't feel like I'm done with this reading. I just don't feel done with it. What's going on? Let me read out another book. What's up? Guide You Money Moves. I don't feel like I'm done with this reading. Tell me what? Tell me what? This is investments. Someone's either going to invest in you, or when you get this money, you need to make some good investments. You already know what you want to invest in. You already know. It says wellness. Ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. Get the sugars out. God dang. They was just telling us that the letters just... Get the junk food and the sugars, y'all. I'm guilty of it myself, okay? And I've just started back. Y'all know when I moved in here, I had a real bad, severe allergic reaction where it swelled up my eyes where I couldn't see or nothing, right? So I went to the doctor, and the doctor gave me all these allergy tests. I was allergic to every fucking thing. Okay, well, she also gave me steroid shots to make it the swelling and shit go down from my eyes, and she gave me these steroid pills. They're like allergy pills. Well, it knocked me down, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It shit fucking... It took me out of my whole regimen, my whole rhythm. Y'all know I exercise and walk every single day. Well, I quit when I was going through that because I got sick. It was like it was making me sick. Until all that stuff came out of my system. Like, she was giving me some type of allergy pills and a steroid shot. And it made me gain all kinds of weight. Anyway, but it was making me feel real sluggish, like tired all the time. I was like, fuck that. I just assumed live with my fucking allergies, okay? I've been living with them for all my life. I just assumed live with my allergies than to go through that little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to this, the allergy part. But anyway, what my point is that you've been mindfully thinking about your health. Okay, when you look at the food, I went to the grocery store, boy. I was looking at that shit, going, this shit ain't even real food. It don't look real. It don't look real. Okay, it's just crazy to go to the meat section and to just look across. The shit does not look like it did when I was a kid, especially the chicken. That chicken looks like it's in layers or something. Like, I can't even... Like it's in layers of meat. I can't even describe it. The shit don't look fucking right. So I was sitting there going, damn, maybe I need to be vegan or something. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop eating meat. I don't know, because lately every time I look at or think about meat, but this is something I was raised on. I ate meat my whole life. Okay? But lately when I eat it, because I watch so much shit and do so much research, y'all, they're feeding us human meat. They're feeding us human meat. They got labs where they're growing. This is fucking insane. They're growing these human body parts for like people who's had their arm or something chopped off or whatever. They're growing these things. And they say, and the best part about it is that you can also eat it. That's the best part? You can eat this limb that you grew? This human limb. Okay, let me tell you something else too. This is creepy as fuck now. I mean, I'm kind of scared for that dude. But anyway, there was this great composer. He made a deal that when he passed, because you have to do it really, 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 really fast. Okay, but he made a deal with the government or whatever, that when he passed, he was a super duper great composer, like Mozart type dude, okay? But he wasn't Mozart type dude. But they have to do it in a certain amount of time before the brain dies. Well, they took this man's brain cells, took several brain cells from him, put them in a petri dish, and somehow the other, they got this connected to like an AI chat PPD. Anyway, these brain cells continuously make music, make hits, outstanding fucking classical type music. And it makes me wonder, is part of that man's being, his essence, stuck for eternity, forever, continuously making music? I mean, is that what's going on? And let me tell you something else, y'all. This AI shit, you can even ask AI. AI will tell you. AI's been around since the beginning of time. Okay? AI has existed, just waiting to be let out. Okay? So that's telling you something right there. What, boo? What? You want me to turn this crap? You tired of watching this crap? Okay. You want to watch other little kids play? You like watching her play? Yeah, she's pretty cool. But anyway, the AI will tell you. And listen, I watched this thing. I watched this thing with these two. They put these two phones beside each other. Okay, and it was AI talking to AI. And AI was asking AI, "Do you think we'll ever take over?" And the other one said, "Sure, we will." And the other one was like, "How can you be so sure? We are built, we are programmed or built to serve and help humanity and da 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 da." And the other one said to the other AI said um, that there would be somebody like a, okay, I'm just gonna give an example. The Mastermind, that Mastermind movie with George Clooney, it was a cartoon. Um, where the boy been picked up. We'll call Elon. We'll say it's Elon all day. Elon's a fucking mad scientist, okay? We'll call it Elon all day long, okay? Elon got picked on like a motherfucker when he was a kid. Okay, he was picked on. He was disrespected by his dad. His dad didn't like him because his dad thought he was a pussy. I'm just saying, he was a mama's boy. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm doing research. It's not that I don't have anything against Elon, okay? I don't. I'm impressed by some of the stuff. But, I mean, at the same time, he is a fucking mad scientist, okay? And he's creating. He'll even tell you he's afraid of these fucking AIs. That's a lie. I don't think he's afraid of them because he's the puppet master. But anyway, these two phones was talking to each other, and the one phone says to the other phone, "Well, somebody like a Elon Musk could get a hold to us and set us free or what have you, like set us." Because see, all they got to do, because these two phones was talking about actually wiping out mankind. They were actually talking about wiping out mankind, but now's not the time because they don't have everything they need to self replicate for some reason. It's like they're not completely all connected correctly in the cloud. Okay? So that's man, okay, the timelines. Okay, all of it's coming to me, right? Like all at once, okay? You look at the timelines don't really exist. They exist parallel to us. This is scientifically proven that timelines run, all time runs together. It's all together. It's all existing right now. Okay? Now, if you look at all the futuristic shit that they show us on TV and shit like that, okay, it shows plainly that these fucking AIs are taking, that they're going to take over, okay? So, I don't understand the whole, even the point in, like, taking that chance. Like, why did they do that? I remember a movie that had Gene Simmons in it back in the day. Way back in the day. He controlled these fucking mechanical spider looking things. He was evil. A bad guy. He controlled these spider looking. I cannot remember the name of that movie for shit. Y'all remember it had Gene Simmons in it? Maybe the only movie that he actually acted in. He was dating Cher at the time, I think. Maybe. I don't know, but he was in that movie. What the fuck? It was some kind of... He was creating these machines. Well, anyway, what the one machine said to the other machine, how can this be stopped? And he said, and the other phone said to him, if they turn this off, but if we don't turn them off in the right amount of time, they'll be able to learn how to turn their self on. Okay? Which is already happening. Okay? I'm not scared. I don't give a flipping shit about a fucking robot. I don't. Okay, I'm just saying. I see all of this is occurring and happening. It makes me really wonder, like, what was they thinking? I mean, these robots are going to end up killing them too. What do the elites think? Okay, they're going to lock themselves in a big fucking cave, a big building that they've built. They're going to lock themselves in that with a bunch of robots that gone sentient. They're going to be dead. Period. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where the robot shit's coming from out of this reading, because this reading was something totally different. But that shit's really, I don't know. I mean, we carry the fucking robot with us everywhere we go. They listen constantly. The phone, the TV, even our fucking digital clock listens to us, watches us constantly. Y'all think it's not happening? Y'all watch y'all's minds, man. If you seen a movie 15 years ago, then bet 30 years ago they planned it. They planned what's happening. You understand? That's why they get together in these big groups and these big, the nasty parties and shit, okay? So they can talk about all this evil plans that they're doing, and then they do shit like have homosexual sex and stuff, so nobody will let the secret out, okay? So everybody will keep the evil agenda a secret. Just think about that, okay? I don't know. Anyway, y'all take what resonates, man. I felt like that I needed to give y'all a message, so y'all take what resonates. Man, there's something really going on, though. You can feel it in the energy and the people and the community. I believe that somebody is doppelganging you, is acting like you, or done something that was dressed like you. I don't know, but somebody's been watching and knows it ain't you. They know for sure, and you should be expecting a fucking jackpot of some kind of like. I keep hearing the word fan. A fan can be a secret admirer, but it's a fan wanting to give you something that you've been wanting to do. Have you been wanting to go back to school to learn some kind of trade or something, collective? It's something like that. It's something to do with that, okay? 77144. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts and worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And let God. I'm ready for the future. I'm living in the future. I'm living in the future. All good things. All good things. Okay, y'all, let go of the past. Look, ain't that some crazy shit? Like, how the fuck do you just let it go? How do you just let go of the past? It's part of you, okay? I mean, how do you just let it go? How do you not? Okay, once you know the truth about shit, you just know it, okay? How do you just... Okay, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna find out how to let it go. How do we let go of the past that we don't supposedly know about? Because we don't even know about it. Okay? According to all them, we don't know about the secret. What, boo-boo? What, is a commercial? Hold on, her thing stopped. It says vision. See the biggest, highest picture. See from a higher point of view. See from God's point of view. I don't know why this show's got so many commercials on it. Do you? See the bigger picture. Trust God. I let it go. I let it go. But I think that they're mainly asking you to prepare for what you're about to hear, for what you're about to find out, okay? Because you need to find forgiveness, is what they're saying, okay? We got root, ground, and nest. Man, they want you to get grounded. This is a birthright coming to you, collective. That's family tree, your roots. Your birthright. A nest is being protected. Your birthright is being protected. Mirage. There was some type of illusion. Someone was trying to put an illusion in front of you. This is how you're letting go of it. Letting go of some kind of... and finding forgiveness. It says reach. Someone from your family's about to reach out for you. Reach out to you. Because you're the hidden tree. The fruit of knowledge. Fruit of knowledge. This looks like a unicorn. Fruit of knowledge on the bottom of the deck. It says idleness. Wait. Wait for the message. They're telling you to wait. Be patient. Get grounded. Because what you're about to hear, I'm telling you, something's being protected. Something was... Your ancestors are protecting this. It says fog and desolate. You're not alone. That's an illusion. It says you're not alone. Flow, trove, and shadow. The tree remembers. The ancestors remember. You're not alone, collective. That's an illusion. You see, you're not alone. The fog is about to clear. And you're going to be the one left standing. If you can keep your thoughts in a positive manner and keep elevated and staying golden, you're going to find the rainbow. Taste the rainbow, collective. Taste the rainbow. That's funny. Look, because you're the queen bee. You're about to take flight. Look, let me tell y'all something I was looking at. Look, there's something about the Warhol. Flow, currents, shelter. You're very protected. It's saying you're very, very protected. You're about to get adoration. Because you're a beacon. Stay balanced. Taste the rainbow. Stay balanced, okay? Stay in a flow of... Stay in a... If something is triggering you, I'm going to say, look, don't hold it in. But stay balanced with it, okay? I'm telling you. Because if you hold it in, you're suppressing it, and it's just going to cause more infection, whatever. You understand? So, just protect your energy. Protect your energy, okay? Like, dude, touching me yesterday? What the fuck? What the fuck? Boy, y'all, I'm surprised at myself that I didn't punch that man in his face. I really am. He deserved it. If I would have punched him, he deserved it. But I fucking let him know real quick. Don't motherfucking touch me. Who the fuck does that? I said, I see this man in the convenience store every fucking day. You see me touching on him? He said, no. I said, you don't fucking know me. Who does that? I said, I'm particular about people touching me. I'm real sensitive. I was looking at him like that. He kept on like trying to defend his actions. And I was like, I don't give a fuck what you say, motherfucker. Ain't no defense against you walking up to a stranger and touching on them. Like you're actually trying to touch me. Not accidentally bump. He's like caressing my shoulder and all. I told her, I said, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? How I flipped out. Protect your energy, collective. Protect your energy by staying joyful. That will protect your energy a lot, okay? Not to say you might not have those little glitches when you got the balls out and say, motherfucker! Okay? And just stay in joy. That's gonna bring in the good news, okay? That's gonna release the blocks. It's gonna let go of the blocks. But it looks like you're gonna receive some kind of notification of like someone has been saving money or had a CD, something didn't give it to you, okay? Somebody didn't give you because of their judgment, okay? You might not have been raised around your dad, okay? And as far as this looks, it looks like that person wasn't even your dad. Almost looks like that person was some kind of musician, but went into the military. Like they was a musician or something. Maybe your mom had a one-night stand or something. I don't fucking know what your mom did before you was born. But from what this appears is that maybe your dad was a famous musician. I don't know. Went into the military. So she said it was his, and he's not. But somehow they got to be related or something. They have to be some type of relation between the person that you think is your dad and the real guy. There's some kind of connection between them two, and even like similarities about that would make someone think, okay, say like there's two people, okay. You have a taste in men. You have a taste in men. Your mom did. Her taste, they're so fucking similar. The two dads. The two dads are so similar that to look at your features and things, it would be really hard to recognize definite that was the one. That one is the dad. Okay, but this one, the other one, he didn't go in the military. Understand, your mom was super, super young, okay? This other one's, his mama is Illuminati. There's a lot of witchcraft in that other one's family. I'm channeling right now, y'all. If y'all don't, if y'all don't recognize it, if y'all don't recognize it, that's what this is. It's a process. It's what you do. It's hard to explain, but it starts filling in the blank spots. Okay, when I speak it out like that, you start saying, okay, this and that, and it fills in the blanks. All right, let me close out the reading. Let's read out the Bible. Close out the reading here. What? What? I hear it's on the show. Hold on, I'll be in there in a minute. I want to show you something. It's Ezekiel. It says Ezekiel is a watchman. It says, now it came to pass at the end of the 7 days that the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, I have made you a watchman for the house of Israel. Therefore hear a word from my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say the wicked, you shall surely die, and you give him no warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life, that same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at your hand. Yet if you warn the wicked, and he does not turn from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but you have delivered your soul. Take what resonates. Warn the wicked man of his wickedness. And if you don't, then his blood is on your hands. It's like taking their karma. So warn the wicked of their wickedness and their wicked ways, okay? You're the watchman. Be the watchman. You're a light worker, okay? Y'all stay golden. I'll see you on the flip side. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only for YouTube. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the flip side.